Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Cancer. How are you guys this week, Cancers? Let's see what your energies are. Single Cancers in their love life. Single Cancers. Single Cancers. Ooh, I see some kind of little aha moment. It's often it's an energy where someone comes up with an idea or a little moment where they, it's an energy of a victory for sure, because I see someone is waiting for some kind of victory or truth. But while someone's waiting, they're having a little moment here. Yeah. And I see the Knight of Wands. So someone's feeling pretty enthusiastic here. You betcha. Ooh. Someone's feeling confident too. It's a win or lose situation, but someone here has been waiting. And it's also someone who feels like the ship has sailed, where they need to kind of hurry up. Little Leo, Sagittarius energy there, little fire sign energy. Yeah. And then we have the Two of Swords. So there's a little indecision, but somebody here, I feel, it's an energy of someone who doesn't see something coming, but it's also where when this happens, somebody becomes a little indecisive, but it has to do with win or lose. Now, this is the card that has become the third wheel. Someone is tired of being the third wheel. So it has to do with someone kind of, like I feel somebody may have rushed in and then got overwhelmed, and they became indecisive, but now someone here is definitely seeing and feeling more confident. Someone's about to make a decision. And it has to do with the person who I feel is tired of being the third wheel. That's what it's telling me. Yeah, there we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is when you're, out every time you're out and about, you're around people. Everybody's in some kind of a connection. And then we have the third wheel. Yeah, so someone who's in a hurry here. They're definitely feeling confident, but it's someone who was feeling indecisive. And you can see with the Wheel of Fortune, a cycle has ended. Someone's taken off the blindfold here. Okay, because we have someone who is waiting here. And it is a win or lose situation. Yeah, look at it. It's to get something going, something new. I could say the ship has sailed for someone too, where someone feels it's too little too late. The ship has sailed. And now we have an energy of something new coming in. Yeah, someone's ready for something new. Look at that. Fast, fiery, spontaneous, a King of Pentacles. So somebody who's financially stable. It's a person grounding themselves. It's someone who was maybe indecisive, rushed in. It could be somebody coming back around, but it looks more like the ship has sailed for someone. It's too late. But it's someone who also doesn't want to be the third wheel. So this is a person who's now feeling confident, taking off the rose-colored glasses, the blindfold to see. This is something that could go in their favor. They're seeing things from a whole different light. So much happiness and joy. There's communication coming in, very fast and fiery. Now, for some of you, you may have multiple opportunities coming in. Okay, you might not see this coming, because I do feel it's in the heart of the reading, as something has already happened. The ship has sailed for someone. This is a really cool reading, but look at this. It's an energy of new. Some of you definitely have a couple people, and you may feel indecisive, but we have a person here who's releasing things that no longer serve their hopes and dreams. This is someone hoping it's mutual, where you both want it. So there's two people's energies here. It's more than likely we're two people who want something to get going. There's, it's an energy of an attraction. It's high vibration, but it's both people wanting to get this moving. Yeah, and I do see things moving fast. It's very spontaneous, and I don't think you're going to see it coming. It could be someone who rushed in and rushed out. It's possible because they were indecisive. Maybe the timing wasn't right, but it has to do with some kind of aha moment where someone's just going, okay, that's it. They're grounding themselves. As someone who's planning, preparing ahead, they're ready. They're releasing things that no longer serve, but it has to do with respect, self-respect, self-worth, as well as whether this is mutual, and it is mutual. So someone's finding out some kind of truth. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. Ooh, this is interesting, Cancer. Whoever they are, I feel Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Lots of fire and passion, though. A lot of fire. I see a lot of kindness, compassion. Possibly there's some forgiveness here. If it is someone who rushed in and rushed out, got a little overwhelmed because the timing wasn't right. But someone who's could be seeing too, some of you, the situation didn't serve. And I do feel as someone who sees things from a whole different light here, seeing things from a different light. This could have gone in their favor. Yeah, it's probably someone who got a little overwhelmed and thought, oh, this isn't going to go in my favor. I like it because I feel it's someone who's really feeling confident. That's likely why you're not going to see it coming. It's just going to happen. It's a cycle ending, a whole new cycle. Yeah, so someone who's curious. See, they kept something to themselves, but they're curious. They've learned something. Someone has learned something while you're probably the one waiting, the viewer. It can go the other way. But this is someone who often waits for the right time too. Like I feel the time wasn't right, but it's a person who is like, giddy up, let's go for this. They really were feeling positive. But it's often a person, like I say, who can get overwhelmed. There it is. It's an energy of planning, preparing for success. See, this is someone looking at this. There was a lot of curiosity. There's things they wanted to know, so they were enthusiastic. But then this is an energy of someone who's waiting. See, waiting. It has to do with someone chasing. This is someone who's a bit of a runner. It's a person who often tries to, avoid a disaster. They're almost ahead of the game here. But it could have gone in their favor. Yeah, but it's someone who kept something to themselves. But like I say, they're having that little aha moment here. This could have been a win, and it's a win-win situation for both of you in the end. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how people become so enthusiastic and they move forward, and then they all of a sudden become overwhelmed. See, someone here is going to, they see it. There's something that is being learned, and it could be yourself, Cancer. You could be learning this about this person. So there's going to be some truth here. Let's have a look at the Strength card. But yeah, they are enthusiastic. Yeah, there it is. Truth, the Strength. This is going to be a win-win situation. When I see this Sun twice and this, yeah, win-win. Someone didn't think they would. They kind of, backed out, ran away, took off in the other direction, but left somebody waiting. And this is also an energy of someone who's kind of waiting there going, well, the ship has kind of sailed. It's probably too late. And that's what someone's thinking. But you know what? Sometimes it's never too late for truth, because I feel it's a win-win. Two of Swords, yeah. See, it's after a period of time, someone kind of pulls back and looks at things, and they see this from a whole different light. This is someone balancing head and heart. Definitely, they don't have to be a Sagittarius, but it's definitely a Sagittarius energy. This is sometimes a person who just kind of waits for things to calm down, but they're preparing. See, somebody wasn't prepared. So that's why I'm almost wondering if the feminine was the one who tried to get something going. And it's often the case too. Yeah, this person's definitely, like I say, they've learned something. And they were curious. They wanted to know. But there's things they didn't know. And that's why I feel someone just kind of got a little overwhelmed here. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, there's going to be, someone here should have just told the truth. That they were just feeling overwhelmed. It's possible someone who just ended something too. It's very possible with this energy because the cycle is over. But it has to do with the timing. This is someone who should have just told someone, hey, the timing's not right. Things are kind of off. I'm feeling off, because it has to do with, obviously it's a lack of confidence. Somebody who comes in feeling confident and then they're not. But it has to do with this person now taking off the blindfold and something that they didn't see, and likely about themselves too. This is someone learning about themselves. So they've learned something here. But you can see it has to do with this person speaking truth. They should have just said, hey, I'm overwhelmed here. Everything's just off. I'm not feeling well. Whatever the situation was. But yeah. So like I say, there's going to be a win-win. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Little Aries energy. So it's just an energy of this person being bold. It doesn't mean they are. Everybody embodies these energies and they use them when they need them. But this is somebody here pushing through that fear. You see, reflecting on something from the past, leaving it behind, going down this path. They're going to take a risk. This is generally, I feel, somebody who, they could be very bold at times, but it's an energy of this person just being bold. Taking a risk, you see? Yeah, look at that. There you are. Cancer, maybe it was yourself. You took a risk and tried to start something with this person. Well, I'm going to tell you where they're at right now. They're reflecting on this. But I do feel this is someone who's found something out. They've learned something. And I do see you being very kind and compassionate, happy, some very positive news, or very positive, high vibrational energy. But it's possible here you're the one who took the risk. But so what's happening is they now need to take the risk. It's somebody who should have just told you there was something off, or they felt something was off. It could have been someone having an off day. I'm not saying this is something major, but it is possible somebody here with the timing, with the Wheel of Fortune. But now they see this in a whole different light. They see things in a whole different light. Both of you. And it's a win-win. Look at that. See? There's things that need to be acknowledged. Truth that needs to be acknowledged. The things you have in common. So, yeah. Wow. But it's about going down this path, taking a leap. It's about teaming up. It's about spending time together, doing something together. Sometimes it's just company or companionship, but I feel here it's just, there's something that needs to be acknowledged. And it has to do with, I do feel like the things you have in common. Yeah, see, it's both of you want this. It's an energy of acknowledging. If someone's cup runneth over, see, this is what you wanted, but I feel like some of you didn't get it. Okay, but you're about to now. So there's this energy of leaving something behind. Some of you have broke free from a situation with someone you're waiting for. You have now freed yourself. Okay, and then you have this person. I still feel like you know who this is, some of you. But it is possible there is actually somebody new. Yeah, it's definitely the cup being offered, and I do feel it's an energy of the feelings are mutual, where you both want it. See, the feelings are mutual. That's what I feel. You both want this to kind of hurry up. But both feeling maybe it's too late. It's never too late to try, right? You don't know till you try. That's what the winner loses. You don't know till you try. Tell me about the Star. But someone here is definitely planning and preparing. See, this is someone who wasn't ready. They're now ready. They should have just told you the truth. Actually, let's look. What is the actual truth? Because it doesn't always show unless I dig. What is the truth? Oops, what is the truth? Yeah, this is somebody who had just put something behind. They weren't completely over it. See, so they was just, everything was just off. It didn't feel right. They weren't ready. But this is someone who's now preparing themselves. They're putting it behind. They do feel beat up. This is someone who just was at some point or time in their life where they just felt like giving up. But they're putting this behind. This is someone who's not a quitter. The interesting thing is just after a period of time, this person's finding their balance, going through a healing energy. Here they come. Yeah, you're going to like this, Cancer. Yeah, they're definitely single. They were single at the time. They just weren't over something. They weren't, so they were technically single. It's all good, but they weren't. More like, how you don't feel that way. That's what I kind of feel. Yeah, that this person was dealing with. They were single, but they weren't like ready. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at that. They're manifesting. See, they now have some truth. They have some information. They have all the tools, the information. They have everything they need, but they don't have love. There they are coming in to ask you out. There's going to be communication, and they are going to just go for it here. They're just going to take a leap of faith and take a risk. Nice. But you see this dating, courting energy. Some of you maybe even had a date with this person that didn't go very well. They kind of come in all enthusiastic, and then something felt off. I don't know, maybe they were being kind of cold or something. But like I say, it was them, not you. They should have just said something here. And there is going to be truth. It's all going to come out. They are stable too. Like, I wonder if this is someone who kind of acted like maybe they thought you were chasing them or interested in them for the wrong reasons. I don't know. But I definitely feel, and it could be yourself. If some of you have fire in your chart, or you were just bold and decided to offer something to this person. Yeah, to get it going. But what's so interesting is that it's a whole new cycle now. And this person is ready. They are stable financially, absolutely. Yeah, see, they're going to offer you this pentacle too. But it's an energy of this person coming in right, building that foundation. But they have released something here too. There was a situation that, see, it didn't serve. And this is what happens when people don't tell people why, because it has to do with why. You see, they should have just told you why. And maybe you should have told this person, if you were the one that started it, Cancer, maybe you should have told them why. Because it looks like there's just, it's all going to come to the surface anyway. But yeah, you can see there was a little bit of confusion. See, things were kind of confusing. Someone's gone very deep within their feelings, but it's often someone who keeps it to themselves too. You may have kept your feelings to yourself here. But like I say, the situation didn't serve. But the interesting thing is someone's finding out that there's this mutual energy. And it could be through a mutual friend or someone else. It's possible. Yeah, see, it has to do with something to do with work, putting in the effort. Could be just somebody who was really busy at work and they weren't over something. But I do feel it could be somebody who just was dating somebody and something happened, but whatever it is, they're single. And I do feel they were single, but they certainly weren't over something, because you can see putting something behind, but they're not giving up. But they were at that point, at that point in time with the Wheel of Fortune. But the interesting thing is now they're kind of like this. This could have been successful, But it looks like there was a date. Possibly you had a date and it kind of something was a little off with this person. And the King of Swords could be kind of cold. But it was them, not you. So tell me about this Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, feeling a little overwhelmed. But it's an energy of being in a hurry. So some of you actually, I'm going to be honest, some of you could have multiple offers. While you're waiting, you could be getting attention from other people. So that's why I feel this person kind of feels they need to kind of hurry up here. But they're going to clear something up, definitely. It's all going to be exposed. Definitely whoever they are, they're very happy, high vibrational. They've been focusing a lot on work, doing a little inner work, but they've really been just keeping things to themselves. Maybe working on their home, getting prepared, because it's an energy of coming in right. So this is somebody who wants to make something right, but they're going to come in right. Interesting. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. See, you both want this. You're both kind of in this energy of hurry. And it's in the middle, too. Maybe both of you are preparing, too. It's about getting ready. It's an energy of head and heart balance. And that's what I feel this masculine's doing. And the feminine, too. Head and heart balance here. Looking before you leap. Yeah, maybe you took a risk with this person, but whatever is happening, they're the one taking this risk. There it is. See the Wheel of Fortune in here. See how that energy flows? Yeah, see, cycles ending, new cycle beginning. Time is of the essence, though. There's that sense of hurrying up. There's definitely movement. Momentum. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're in their feelings. This is someone definitely in their feelings. I mean, it's balance. They're balancing head and heart. So like I say, it's a win-win for both of you. And whatever it is that happened, I do see kindness, compassion. I think this is someone going to ask you if you can forgive them. They are definitely somebody who's quite nurturing and caring, Maybe this is somebody you've not seen that side to someone, or somebody's going to show you, express themselves, and show you that side to themselves. Kind and compassion. It's something to do with a house and a home, working on a home or working from home. They're preparing themselves. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Could be masculine Cancer as well. You can flip the energy. Yeah, so look at that. See, connecting both of you. See, they were being a little cold, King of Swords. They were kind of holding back. They weren't connecting. They weren't over something. They were like with this emotionally detached, which is a King of Swords. So that's how they come across. So, but I do see the scenario where some of you are waiting for someone and you've broke free from this person. You've actually detached from them and you have another person coming in. So some of you, there's some choices here, especially now since this Two of Cups has showed up. But it's somebody with the King of Swords here on with this Two of Cups. Someone who's a little emotionally detached at the time. But they're going to show you that side of themselves. It's going to be exposed. You're going to be happy because it has to do with lots of happiness and joy here. So it looks like there was a date that didn't go well, or it didn't get that far possibly as well. Yeah, this is someone ready for a new path. See the garden. See, there's a light at the end of the tunnel here. There's a light at the end of this. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So it's an energy of putting in effort. I think this is someone who's been getting their home ready, just working on their home, where they kind of, possibly heal, because the Temperance is a healing card as well. And it's a little bit of a test, like they're going to reach out. There's a bit of a test to see if you feel the same. Like I say, they might cook for you, invite you to their home for dinner, like something that they're planning, preparing. This is a person who, like I say, they have to plan and prepare ahead. And I feel they're ready. Like this is this person ready. Yeah, there it is. Significant situation. Yeah. This is definitely someone who's not repeating mistakes of the past, though. Yeah. This is someone who can't stop thinking of you. In other words, it's a big deal. So they're making a big deal. And I do feel, like I say, making it a little more complicated. But I feel they want to, I don't know, maybe impress you with their home. And it could be yourself in that energy too, Cancer. Okay. Preparing yourself, it's in the heart, so it's both of you. I don't think you're going to see this coming with this person, though. I think it's going to come in suddenly when you least expect it. But I feel like it's all, and it could be where you started it and they got overwhelmed and they didn't expect it. But you're not going to expect what they're going to do next. This is what happens when the tables turn, and this is what's happening. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, they're asking you out, see? Yeah, message from the heart. More than likely, like I say, it could be some forgiveness for something here, but I'm not seeing anything major, to be honest. I don't even see a lot of hurt feelings, but it's possible. It's just when something feels off. See, when it doesn't feel right, and that's, how you feel. I don't know. I'm not seeing any, and it could be where this person felt uncomfortable. Because this is, and it has to do with a comfortable home. Someone who likes a comfortable home, they like good food, but it's about making you feel comfortable. That's what I feel. But for some point, maybe they felt uncomfortable. Something made somebody feel uncomfortable. It was off. Tell me about that Temperance. Yeah, the Labyrinth. So it's an energy of shining a light on all this energy, the things that are hidden. So there's been, a bit of confusion, a bit of a mystery. They're still very curious. There's things they want to know. That's why I feel they rushed in and they went for it. They were curious, but maybe it was yourself. Curious about this person. So, say, just take it how it resonates. But the interesting thing is they're coming to ask you out. Yeah, they are definitely asking you out. Some of you got multiple. I got to be honest. You got multiple things coming. So you may have to kind of make a decision here. You can, if you're just in dating mode and you're single, you can date one person and then check another one out. Nothing wrong with that. But you're going down this path with someone who's compatible, someone who's willing to cooperate and compromise. This is where two people build each other up. See, to feel building up the confidence. Yeah. To tell you the truth. This is someone who generally I feel is very smart. They know better. But for whatever reason, I don't know. Something was definitely off. Tell me more about this date. Yeah, there's the risk, taking a risk. See, they know. This is someone I feel they knew that they were taking a risk. Somebody, they weren't over something. See, this is someone who knows themselves. They knew better, but they wanted this. They were enthusiastic. but it's more than likely, like I say, overwhelming. It was just happened and they weren't expecting it. So this is why I feel you're not going to expect when they come in and take that leap of faith. It's an energy of rolling the dice, though. See, something's been learned. See, doing things by the book, but the book is always learning. And it's also morals, values, lifestyle. So they know something. They're better. I feel this person's a little better equipped. Yeah. The Ten of Swords, so something is ended. So I feel that there's something you're going to find out, or they should have just told you the truth. They had just ended something. Lessons have been learned, I'll tell you. Some big lessons. The school of hard knocks, learning the hard way. But there they come with the flowers. This is someone who likely bring you flowers or a bouquet. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles energy. So we have the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's an energy of definitely you're single. And I'm going to tell you something. You deserved better. If this is somebody who rushed in and didn't tell you, because I feel they just didn't tell you. Maybe they didn't want to tell you. Not everybody, when they first connect with someone, want to tell somebody their life story, because that's why I feel it's somebody who, and I do feel that energy of being kind of cold. They are very disciplined, this person. They're very particular. I feel they have a lot of self-discipline. It's how they become successful. But that's that energy of being kind of strict and stringent and kind of cold. And I don't really feel this is who they really are, because they're going to show you the other half of themselves, the King of Cups. Yeah. See, there it is, the change, and change for the better. Definitely some of you have moved on from this situation. I feel like it's already in the past. But again, it's an energy of just kind of going with the flow, seeing where it goes here. So there's definitely a change, and change for the better. Yeah, nice. There it is. Two of you. You both have gone through change. There's some time in between. This could be a week, 6 days, 6 months. Whoever they are, they've gone through a healing. But it has to do with love, the two of you coming together, being confident. Yeah, this is two people going to build each other up. You have things in common. So there's common energy, something you have in common here. But it's also collaborating. But look at that, the cup. See, some of you, I feel you took a risk. The feminines that are watching, you took the risk. The masculines that are watching, you may have been overwhelmed. This person come in because it's someone who wasn't over something. It's sort of like that rebound thing, but I think they knew what they were doing. But they really were curious. They wanted to know. They've learned something in this time in between, too. They've definitely, there's the labyrinth. It's an energy of someone who knows they shouldn't have went there, but they did it anyway because they weren't ready. And it could be yourself, the feminine. Yeah. And the masculines that are watching here, I feel, again, it's an energy of being an open book, speaking the truth. This is someone who generally, I feel, has integrity. They're generally an open book. So now it's more like if you ask, this person will just tell you the truth. You might not always like what you hear. Yeah, this is also a card of listening, too. You always remember the swords are listening, learning, communicating, and that cerebral energy thinking. So, but yeah, there's a bouquet coming. Yeah, there it is. The birth of something new, the Empress. This person's going to treat you really good here. Yeah, see, it's an energy of investing. Yeah, just being a little patient here. Yeah. It's an energy of this person showing you they're interested by, they might just send flowers to your home if they know where you live. If not, they'll give them to you on a date. They're going to do something to impress you here too. I feel they want to impress you. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy that's connected to the flowers, I feel... I don't really feel like, the Empress is, is looking to be impressed in some ways, but also not impressed by somebody who doesn't show they're interested or invested. Especially if you have some of you may have a person who kind of keeps coming back around doing the same thing. And that's where, you're kind of not impressed because they're not really invested when they rush in and then rush out. So there's definitely that scenario for some of you, but not all of you. Yeah, it's an energy of someone trying to impress someone by showing them interest, by investing, by giving them flowers. But like I say, the Empress is definitely, someone who, is always open, always kind, compassion, forgiving, or at least open to listen. Doesn't mean you're going to get past the front door, but it's definitely someone who's always open to listen and forgiving under the right circumstances. And I do feel there's something here worth forgiving for some. But yeah, all this impressing, trying to impress, I feel, is where the Empress is looking at whether to invest in it or not. But the flowers, if there's flowers or a bouquet or a gift of any kind, it's like, Well, it's just that energy of, it may be beautiful, maybe impressive, but whether to actually invest in it or not is, I feel, is another thing. But definitely I can see talking, communicating, and possibly making peace. It could be a closure for some of you, because there is, for some of you, other options and opportunity because you've been waiting. Often what happens when someone leaves someone waiting too long, they start to lose interest. So whatever it is they do, they're going to have to really impress you. Flowers is a good start, but like I feel they have to express their feelings, their emotions, or, if you're at that point with this person. I feel like some of you never even got close to that. But it has to do with this person showing you that other side of themselves. The kind, caring, compassionate, the person who can cook and clean and take care of their own house. So there's something to do with that here, getting their home ready. But I feel the feminine is too. So let this person impress you, okay? That's what I feel is really important here for the feminine, if it's a masculine who did this. But if it's a feminine who rushed in and out because they couldn't make up their mind, and a king of swords may have been quite discerning and cut someone out, because I see that side too. Yeah, because it has to do with cooperation, compromise, and compatibility. Someone felt there was a bit of a risk here. Now we know the King of Pentacles often calculates the risk. And so does the Queen of Pentacles. They ground themselves and look at the risk. What's at risk here? Yeah, it's that kind of energy. But I actually feel like you're probably fairly compatible with these energies. But it's an energy of this person. I do feel some of you, it's just a person who needs to speak truth. Somebody was in a dark place, the labyrinth. Somebody who shouldn't have gone there, but they did. They weren't ready. As far as the feminine goes, like I say, I feel some of you took a leap of faith and a risk with this person. They're going to make this right. Like, that's what I feel. They're going to try to impress you. And I feel like you will be to a degree, but like I say, you're looking at whether to invest. If you invest in this, will it pay off? But they're trying to show you they're interested, okay? They are, and that it's, and I do see again, win-win. It's mutual. So for most of you, I feel this is something that's going to go somewhere. It's hard to say where, okay? But this is someone who's been planning this for a while, and it's time for them now to hurry up, because I feel time is running out. Yep, they need to take a leap of faith. This is often a person who doesn't want to look like a fool too, not a pride and ego. Once that happens, things often have a tendency to kind of get a little stagnant for a bit till that person, heals. But I do feel they weren't quite over something. So take care. We'll see you soon.